Hey guys, this is Paul Potter with Crappie Fishing TV. Today in this episode, we're going to be going out here and showing you guys how to catch these crappie using the LiveScope sniping bogeys. It's coming up right now in this video. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Paul Potter. If this is your first time here, this channel is all about helping you guys increase your crappie fishing catch rate by sharing tricks and techniques that I use as a crappie fishing guide here on Grand Lake in Oklahoma. So make sure and hit that subscribe button and give us a like by hitting the thumbs up below. Okay guys, well we are back. Yesterday we were fishing mid-lake, went down south for a while, then we went back to mid-lake because that's just where they are. And now I'm just in another cove in the mid-lake area. We're gonna go out here, and I've been showing you in the last 3 to 4 videos on how to locate these crappie, how to find them, what they look like on down scan and 2D sonar. But we haven't really talked about how to go catch them on LiveScope. So now what we're going to do today is just give you more detail into how I catch these crappie with the LiveScope. One of the things I like about this trolling motor and with LiveScope is I've got this remote control, and I also have my LiveScope transducer on my trolling motor, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And the reason I say that is because I can take care of basically 3 things all at once. I can have total boat control in my left hand. I can also see what I'm looking at on the sonar, and then I've got my fishing pole in my other hand. So I've got everything I need while I'm here. So the first tip I want to tell you today is if you've got a remote control, one of the things that you need to be utilizing that you might not have figured out yet is when you turn this trolling motor on and it kicks on, you can actually spool it. So right there, I see now I'm pushing down, now I'm pushing up, now it's spooling up to full power. Now I'm holding it down, it's spooling down. So when I'm creeping up to crappie, I can actually, instead of turning my prop on and off, which just wham makes a hammering noise and it'll spook those fish, what I'm doing is actually just holding the up button and then holding the down button, and it spools up and spools down, and it allows me to sneak up on these crappie a lot more. What I do when I go out here, if I don't want to mess around with minnows, I'll put a jig on. Wintertime, I like this bluegrass, blue and chartreuse, love it. Yesterday's video I talked about the minnow on top. I don't have minnows today. I just don't want to use them, don't want to mess with them. So I'm just scanning around right here. I mean, I've got this thing set on 25 right now, but what I'm going to do is extend it out to 45. And what I'm doing is just kind of moving my trolling motor, just kind of scanning it. So I'm just pushing that button, going to the right, and I'm scanning and looking for big circles. Looking for those big circles that I found on the sonar, you know what I mean? So I found them on the sonar, 2D sonar. I know they're here, so now I'm just scanning back and forth because this thing, has a beam at a 20-degree angle. It's very narrow and it's just shooting straight out. So I'm just scanning this area to find those red dots or dimes. They look like dimes on the LiveScope. And the color that I have set right here is the original Panoptix blue. So what I look for is the red. When I see a good sized dime on here that's red, it's a pretty good sized crappie. Just by the way I have it gained. I have the gain set and everything. So there's a little dime right there. It could be bigger, but I mean, he ain't small. So we can go sneak up to them. What I'm gonna do, I see them out there, they're 25 feet away, so I'm gonna get my lure down at the right depth and So now we're ready to go track this crappie. So now I'm gonna turn my prop on. I got it set on low so I don't spook these fish away or anything. And I'm gonna creep up to them. So there's a dot right there. So yeah, here's a dot. So I found this one. So I'm gonna creep up to him. I turn my trolling motor off and I'm just slowly creeping up to him. And if I have to turn the trolling motor at all, I do it just enough to see. So now that fish is coming up. So now what I'm gonna do is jig I just gave it a little jig. I'm gonna bring it right above him. There he comes looking at it. Bam, there he is right there, just like that. I mean, that's another just thick crappie. His bill, I mean, this is a big, nice thick crappie right here. That's what we want to see. Oh, there's one right there, a little ball. It's not the biggest one in the world, but you know what? They're all fun to catch. Put it right above them. Tap it. Wait for them to come up. Tap it again. Pull it back so it's within range of them. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, there he is, just like that. There he is. Come on up here, buddy. And it's a big one. It's a big one. All right. Look at that crappie, guys. Look at that crappie. Come on in here, buddy. Ugh. Anchor, give him a kiss. Look at the belly on that guy. Boom.